Hello guys, this is the Ranger Gamer 06 coming at you live. How's everyone doing today? Yes, I know it's been a while since I've done a live video, so it's good to be back doing this. So if you guys have subscribed to my channel, please do hit that like button, hit that notification button so you won't miss a video. And before I begin, just a few little bit of announcement. I've been doing my Final Fantasy, Ultimate Archive collection book. I just got book 3 in the mail today. It's on my bookshelf. You can see it right there. Uh, so uh, I will do that. So stay tuned for that. And also, I just found out yesterday, and I don't know why, I don't know how I missed it, but this came out since June. I don't know why I did not see this, but one of my childhood games has just been released on modern consoles, and I got excited, so I immediately bought it on the. I bought it for the Nintendo Switch. Now you can also get it for the PS4, PC, and Xbox One. Of course, I'm talking about Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I originally had it for a Super Nintendo years ago, but now it's on modern console. But it comes with the sequel, Ghoul Patrol, which I never played. So at $14.99. The only bad thing about it, and it's over the internet as well, is the controller. They swap it around, and you cannot remap it. The title screen where it put that eerie music, that hypnotic, that's not there. So when you hit the, so when you start the game, the level just starts. I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I'm glad it's on modern console. Now we can play it. But I got like I said, 14.99. You're getting 2 games. If you're like me, if that game was your childhood game, I recommend it. Although I don't recommend the PC version. I heard a lot of bad things about it because the control, like it doesn't support controller. So your best bet is get on Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. Anyway, I just want to get that out there. I thought that was really cool. But anyway, guys, uh, let's go on this review. Now, I've been wanting to do this for a while. My Star Wars collection, and I thought, why not? I'll do it today. It's not a whole lot. I used to have more, but sad I don't have them anymore. But I'm going to start with the older games, the PlayStation 2, Star Wars Clone Wars. I bought this used, but as you can see, it's in great condition. eBay, Lucas Arts, love the cover. Here's the spine and the back. And the inside of it. Now, I'm not for sure how long the film's going to be. Maybe over an hour. I don't know. So, you guys might want to get comfortable, get some snacks, use the bathroom real quick. So, yeah. So, here's the booklet and the back. I've only played this game maybe once or twice. It's an okay game. It's not the best. It takes place, right after episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And in case you guys are wondering, this game is no longer canon. Ever since Disney bought Lucasfilm. So most of these games that I'm showing you are no longer canon, but that doesn't mean it's not enjoyable. You can still play these games and enjoy it. Feel free to pause it so y'all can read this. It's a it's a third person game. You can play as Anakin, Obi-Wan, I think Mace Windu, and there are some missions where uh, for the vehicle, which is this. Very nice. Yeah, here's your character. You can tell that it's definitely PS2. I don't know if Count Dooku is playable. I mean, it's been a long time since I played this game. Here are the vehicles. I can't remember if this was Space Battle or not, but it's got multiplayer modes and power ups. I never play multiplayer. Uh, don't think you need to be online. I think you can still play this with a friend. And I've had this game for a while. And then you got available now. You got Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Racer Revenge, Star Wars Starfighter, and Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Yeah, coming soon, like Indiana Jones. I did play Indiana Jones Emperor's Tomb, but I got it on my PC. Surprisingly, it was a fun game. I actually enjoyed it. Here's the credits. I don't know if it's got a voice act. Yeah, Matt Lucas as Anakin is not the same people. Corey Burton as Count Dooku. Frank Welker as the Wookiee Outpost Commander. T.C. Carson, Mace Windu. He uh he did the voice of Mace Windu in the Clone Wars animated. If you guys not familiar with T.C. Carson, he did the voice of Kratos in the older God of War games. Uh, yeah, Tom Kane as Yoda. Again, he did the voice of Yoda in the Clone Wars. And actually, I think he was a narrator too. Jonathan Love as Obi-Wan. And this is like a warranty. I didn't even read the back. I do apologize. I just realized that. So here's the back of it. It says, "Begun the Clone War has." That was Yoda at the end of episode 2, Attack of the Clones. It says, "You are thrust into the heat of battle in the galaxy's most unforgettable conflict. Lead the Republic Army in the greatest battle of the epic Clone Wars as Anakin Skywalker, Mace Windu, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Your directive: stop the Separatists from reassembling an ancient Sith weapon of mass annihilation. Take over where episode 2 ends. Play out the greatest battle of the epic Clone Wars. 16 single-player missions on 6 expansive worlds from the Star Wars universe. Pilot 5 unique craft, Republic gunship, speeder bike, fighter tank, assault walker, and even a Maru. And gets over 30 different combat units. Missions range from intense close combat engagement to enormous large-scale battles. 4 entirely different multiplayer modes: team-based strategy, deathmatch, King of the Hill, and co-op endurance. You got sound design by Skywalker Sound, Pandemic, like I said, LucasArts. Rate T for teens for violence. So that's it. That's Star Wars Clone Wars. It came out uh, 2002, the same year Episode 2 came out. And the same year, another Star Wars game came out. The same year, Star Wars Bounty Hunter. And as you can see, you play as Jango Fett. Now, of course, this will be a prequel to the Clone Wars. It says, "Let the hunt begin." This is really cool. You get jetpack, you get different weapons. Uh, it says, "You are Jango Fett, the most fearless bounty hunter in the galaxy, hired to capture a deranged dark Jedi, armed with an array of deadly weapons and skills you'll face off against galactic scum from the darkest corner of the Star Wars universe. For the galaxy's most wanted, there is no place to hide. Pursue enemies with a missile-equipped jetpack, a flamethrower, whipcord, and more. Bring her bounty in, dead or alive. Target multiple enemies with powerful dual blasters. Battle fearsome beasts and brutal enemies from Coruscant to Tatooine." Again, it's by LucasArts, rated T for teen. Here's the inside of it. And just like the Clone Wars, I bought this used on eBay. Let's check out the booklet. And the back. And we just went over this, the Clone Wars. Yeah, this is not actually my first copy. I sold my first copy. I don't know if I bought it brand new or used. I can't remember. I don't think I bought it brand new, but I sold it. Uh, but then later I bought another copy of it because I really want to play it again. And then you have your introduction, the story. Feel free to pause it if you want to read it. Very nice. Yeah, you can actually catch your bounty, you can tie them up, and you get like points or money, whatever. Yeah, I used to have the oldest Star Wars game I ever got. I think I got for Christmas. It was Jedi Power Battle on the PS1. It's based on Star Wars Episode 1, but they added co-op. And I wish I kept that game, but I don't have it anymore. It was fun. I remember playing with my brother. It was a lot of fun. And I used to have Battlefront and Battlefront 2 also on the PS2. But again, I don't have those sadly. I might buy those again because those were the light. If you guys want to play a really fun Star Wars game with your friends, play the old Battlefront, not the new one. Play the old Battlefront. It's a lot of fun, especially the second one. Because Battlefront 2, you need to play as hero. Like if you're the rebel, you can play as Luke, Han Solo, I think Leia, Chewbacca, Obi-Wan, uh, I think Mace Windu, Anakin. I can't remember actually. I don't know if Anakin was playable on the Empire side or Rebel side, or the Republic. And then on the Empire side, you can play as Darth Vader, the Emperor himself, or Darth Sidious, I should say. You can play as Count Dooku. Um, I can't remember. Oh, I think you can play as Boba Fett, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I haven't played those games in a long, long time. But just talking about it, I kind of want to play it again. But it's a lot better to play with a friend because playing single player uh, could be really hard. I remember it was four of us, like the two of us will play, the uh, the rebel side, and the other two, my friend, will play the Empire, and we would just go at it. You're talking about a lot of fun. You know, these are your arsenal. Again, just like the Clone Wars, this story is no longer canon. So any older Star Wars game, the PS2 era and all that, is no longer canon. Here are your characters. He's the main antagonist. Trying to get the character focus, but it doesn't want to focus. Count Dooku's in this. She's in this. Y'all should bring us. She's in the beginning of episode 2. They're just credits. Yeah, I always like to read like the voice acting, like who did what. Uh, Timura Morrison. I think that's the guy. Forgive me if I mispronounced his name. That's the same guy who played Jango Fett. I think that's him. Clancy Brown, Montrose. I did not know that. He did the voice of Krusty Krab and SpongeBob. Uh, Tom Kane as MC Droid, civilian. Really nice. And then you have like Lucas Art merchandise. And of course, upcoming games by Lucas Art. And then it's like a warranty. So that's Star Wars Bounty Hunter. And this is probably a lot of favorite right here besides Battlefront. Knights of the Old Republic. This is the Platinum Hits. Again, I bought this used off from eBay. Rate T for Teen, Lucas Arts, and it's BioWare too. Won over 40 Game of the Year awards. I remember when I first played this game, I bought it from a friend, and the game was difficult at the time. I guess because I wasn't playing it right, so I remember I gave up on it and I gave it back to him. Now, a couple years later, I tried again. I started playing it again, and I was able to beat it. And I've beaten it several times already now. Yeah, there's Rancors in this game. You can choose your path. And again, this is no longer canon, at least not to my understanding. Here's the inside of it. Uh, the back end says choose your path. It is 4,000 years before the Galactic Empire and hundreds of Jedi Knights have fallen in battle against the ruthless Sith. You are the last hub of the Jedi Order. Can you master the awesome power of the Force on your quest to save the Republic? Or will you fall to the lure of the dark side? Hero or villain, savior or conqueror? You alone will determine the destiny of the entire galaxy. A brand new Star Wars role playing experience with unique characters, creatures, vehicles, and planets. Learn to use the Force with over 40 different powers and build your own lightsaber. Uh, travel to 7 enormous worlds, including Tatooine and the Sith world of Korriban. Choose your party from 9 customizable characters, including Twi'leks, droids, and Wookiees. Build your party and upgrade equipment in your own starship, the Ebon Hawk. Here's the booklet. So yeah, as you can probably tell, it takes place in the Old Republic, which sadly not canon. I think it's called something else. New Republic. I can't remember what it's called now. Uh, I've been reading the comics. They got books of it. So yeah, you can make your own character. You can choose male or female. Uh, and this is just my nerd side talking. If you're curious, the male is actually canon. I don't want to spoil it, but it connects to a certain book, the Old Republic, called Revan. Read. So yeah, this is a really good game. Now, of course, it's an old game, so don't expect good graphics. There was rumors a while back that they were going to remake this, and I think it's going to be like in first person mode. It might get canceled, but I'm not 100% sure that's true or not. But I do love this game. I'm just disappointed that it's not canon anymore. But that does not mean you can enjoy it. You get like different ability. Like I said, you can pick different lightsabers. You get like different crystals. You can either get a two lightsaber or I think you get a double lightsaber, and you can pick like different body stand. I think there are classes in this one. I can't remember. So if you have not played this, you should definitely check this out. I mean, if you like BioWare and what they do, if you're a Star Wars fan, definitely check this out. I mean, if you got like a local game store, they may have a copy. Yeah, the character classes: Scoundrel, Scout, and Soldier. And your skills. I had not played this game in a long time. but it is quite fun. It's got a good story. Uh, I mean, really, it's like, well, Mass Effect, really, because you can like pick different dialogues and whatnot. And the fighting, it's a little bit different. It's not like Mass Effect, combat setting, or you roam around, but when you fight, you kind of select your targets, like Final Fantasy and Star Ocean games. And of course, like I said, the K, it is an RPG game, so you do level up your characters. Uh, Get a little bit of space battle right there. This right here kind of reminds me of the Millennium Falcon, the turret when they shoot down the TIE fighters from Episode 4. Of course, you get the Jedi classes. You get the Jedi Guardian, Consular, and Sentinel. And these are your core force power. Yeah, this game was never PS2 or GameCube. You can only get it on box, which I have, or you get it on PC. It's on Steam, I think, and I think it's on uh, the other site, uh, goodoldgames.com or GOG.com, however you want to say it. And the game can be uh, a little hard at first when you first start out, but as you get going, it gets pretty easy. Like especially when you get your lightsaber, that's when things really kick off. Then this is saying how to contact Lucas Arts and your credits. Does it have any voice? Probably not. Yeah, you got Jennifer Hale as Bachelor Sean or Shan. She did the voice of Naomi in Metal Gear Solid. You got John Seigan as Condor's Ordu, one of the characters. He's the voice of Solidus Snake and Metal 2. And spoiler alert, I think he did the voice of Big Boss and Metal Gear Solid 4. So that's really cool. And then your warranty, nothing exciting. And this came out either 2003 or 2004. I can't remember. Now, of course, this game was so popular, it spawned a sequel. Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Again, LucasArts, Rate T for Teen, Obsidian. These guys made, I think, Fallout 2. They helped make Fallout 2 and I think Fallout New Vegas. And it won, yeah, the sequel to the 2003 Game of the Year. In the back, it says, "This time your choices affect everyone around you. It is time of darkness. 5 years after the event of the award-winning Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords have hunted the Jedi Order to the edge of extinction, and a lone Jedi Knight remains, you. As you struggle to reconnect with the Force, your decisions will lead you to the light or dark side and will affect everyone around you. The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands. Unleash all new Force powers, feats, and weapons as you battle the evil Sith. Create your Jedi Knight and build your party from up to 10 characters. The decisions you make will influence you and your companions to the light or dark side of the Force. Rated T for Teen for blood and violence. Again, this is PC or Xbox only. Uh, Here's the inside of it. Now, you know, like I was saying, I think this came out 2004. Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying in the first game, you know, the canon gender is male, you know, for story reasons. Like I say, it's based on one of the books. And this one is female. Again, it connects to the book called Revan. You'll find that out. Here's the booklet. This is another game I used to have. Again, I don't have it anymore, but I have the Xbox. You can now get it on the PS4. I might buy it. I'm not for sure. I'm thinking about it. This was a hard game, if I'm not mistaken, but it was fun. Here's the contents in this one. This was a good game. If you enjoy the first one, you'll like this one. Uh, Between the two, I prefer the first one better. But don't get me wrong, they both got good storyline. The way it ended, or at least the life side ending, was just interrupt. Like you escape, and that's it. Credits rolling. No dialogue, nothing. I mean, some people may prefer this, may like this better than the first game. I don't know. I mean, you know, but me, I think the first one was a little better. It had a better story, I think. And they're not necessarily a hard game. I mean, once you know, I mean, if you know what you're doing, how to play the game right, it's not that hard. It can be if you're lost. This is one of the characters you get. Uh, but I can't remember his name. Bought this used. And again, like I said, you pick gender, you can pick your class. Get different weapons, blasters. She's another character that you get. You got mini games like hacking, I think. Credits. And the cast. Not able for John Seigan again, Mandalore. Corey Burton again, Crystal Wright, Dan Norris, Jennifer Hale. And license and warranty. More of the warranty. And again, more warranty. And then contact us, LucasArts. So overall, it's not a bad game. Like I said, I just like the story better than the first game. Very interesting. In the book, Revan, it had to reveal the main character's name, even though you can name whatever. But her name, I wrote down a piece of paper years ago. Mitra Surik. I got terrible handwriting, but yeah. When I was younger, like in my teens, I would write little notes and put it in my game case so I won't forget. But yeah, I know weird, but so yeah, if you like the first game, you'll love this one as well. So, and now we're moving on to the newer games. Uh, PlayStation 4, I got three. We'll start with Battlefront 2. Now you're probably thinking, how can I get the first one? Well, simple answer, no story mode. This one does. I bought it. Uh, Lucasfilm. I think LucasArts went out of business because I'm not seeing the logo. I think they went out of business. Rated T for teen. Uh, a lot of people think it was okay. I thought the campaign mode was good. I never played the battle mode or multiplayer. I just played the story mode, and that was it. Uh, it says heroes are born on the battlefront, embark on all new Star Wars Battlefront experience from the best-selling Star Wars HD game franchise of all time. A New Hero, A Story Untold, The Ultimate Star Wars Battleground, Galactic Scale Space Combat, but better together with split screen co-op. You get the New Order from the new movies. I believe this takes place after the story mode takes place after episode 6, because the epilogue leads up to like the Force Awakens. Anything inside of it. And this is just like Galaxy of Heroes. Yeah, Kylo Ren and Rey. Redeem your free Kylo Ren character. Uh, I highly doubt I can do it now, but so yeah, Battlefront 2. I only bought because of story mode. Uh, and it's cool because you do play at the Rebel hero. Luke is in this. You got Han Solo, Leia, Chewbacca's in, but I don't think you play as Chewbacca. Uh, and kind of a spoiler, but you do play as Kylo Ren in the very end, which is very cool. What's very interesting, the guy who did the voice of Luke in this one is Matthew Mercer. If you're not familiar with him, he did the voice of Leon from Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Damnation, and Resident Evil Vendetta. I guess he only put the Leon 3 times. I can't remember. But yeah, he did the voice of Luke Skywalker in this. But yeah, this takes place after Return of Jedi. Well, it starts out you're in the middle of the battle of Andor, like you're on Andor, and you're playing at the Empire, and you're this Tie Fighter pilot. I can't remember her name, uh, and you get to see the Death Star being blown up, the second Death Star. So you know you lost. The rebels won, and then it continues after that. So it's a good story. It's got space battles. So if you play the older Battlefront games, you should be familiar with this gameplay. Just better graphics, and it's by EA, of course. They're the one that's doing the Star Wars games now. LucasArts is no longer around, so not a bad game. And it came out. I forgot. Hang on, let's see if I can find it. 2017, I believe. I think it's the same year The Last Jedi came out. And I believe 2019. And this was a game I was really looking forward to, and it's fun. I've beat it twice now. Jedi Fallen Order. And this takes place a few years after the Clone Wars. You're one of the last remaining Jedi in hiding. Really cool. Again, it's by EA, Rated Teen, Lucasfilm. Uh, Respawn did this. I hope they make a sequel to this. I don't know if they will or not. It says Become a Jedi. It says a new Jedi story begins. As a former Padawan on the run, you must stay one step ahead of the Empire in a story-driven adventure featuring exploration, combat, and puzzle solving. The galaxy awaits. Visit alien worlds both familiar and entirely new to Star Wars with the freedom to explore and retraverse locations. Feel the force, engage in thoughtful combat to size up your enemies and find the right moment to strike with a suite of powerful force abilities and the iconic lightsaber. A galaxy-spanning adventure awaits in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a Star Wars-driven uh, 3D person action adventure titled from the Respawn Entertainment. Yes, this is a third-person game. Uh, Here's the inside of it. There's a access like EA stuff. So yeah, I think it takes place 5 years after the Clone Wars. You know, the Jedi are being hunted down and you get to hide from the Empire. Uh, I love the lightsaber customization. Like you get like different handle, you can choose the color, and later on in the game you can make it where you get a double lightsaber. So and I can't remember her name, but these are like the Empire's or Darth Vader's like secret army to hunt down the Jedi. That's you. That's the guy you play as. You got like, different poncho. You got like, different paint jobs for your droid. It's a good game. I love it. And I didn't mention this in my the Battlefront 2 newer Star Wars game nowadays. This is what I forgot to mention. Does not have the iconic intro. You know, in the movies where it shows the title and the little credit scrolls up, like it tell you what the movie's about, and it's playing that theme song. They're not doing this in the new game. That's my biggest disappointment. I wish they would do that because the older games did that. They all have that. So I don't know why the newer ones don't. So that's my biggest disappointment about the new games. That because we start a new game, it just starts. There's no like it doesn't come on like the movies like these do. So, but don't let that get you down. These are still great games, great story. I highly recommend it if you haven't played already. But we're not done yet. We got one more game. And this came out just last year. I did not beat this game yet. I started playing it, but I haven't finished it yet. I don't know why. It came out October of last year. Squadron, and you can play it in VR, which I want to try it so bad. I heard a lot of good things about this. Uh, as you can tell by the title, it's a Rogue Squadron game. You could be the Empire or Rebels. Again, I think this takes place after Return of the Jedi. The back says pilots wanted. Master the art of starfighter combat in the authentic piloting experience Star Wars Squadrons. Feel the adrenaline of first-person multiplayer dogfights alongside your squadron and take off in a thrilling Star Wars single-player story. The New Republic fights for freedom. The Empire demands order. We need you to join the galaxy's finest. Get in the cockpit, all ones report in, become an ace pilot. Realize your Star Wars pilot fantasy like never before with optional VR support. Unite and uh, strategic multiplayer fleet battles, customize and fly iconic starfighters. So it's EA and it's by Motive, Lucasfilm, Rate T14. Here's the inside of it. And your controls. And the back just blank. Yeah, I really need to finish this game. I want to play like 2 or 3 levels. I heard the story campaign was very short, but it's a lot of fun. Like I put myself it actually feels like you're a pilot, and that's why I want to play it in VR if I can. This is really a game. Uh, like I said, it takes place after. Well, I think the first few levels it takes place right after the destruction of the first Death Star, which is the first movie, A New Hope. But then the rest of the game takes place after Return of the Jedi. So I have not finished this game yet, but I want to. I will get to it. So that is it, guys. That's my Star Wars collection. I used to have more. Like I said, I used to have the old Battlefront game. I even had Rogue Squadron 3 on the GameCube. I wish I kept those games, but I didn't. Maybe one day I'll buy it again if they're not too expensive. So if I do, I may do like a part two of this. But anyway, that's my collection so far. I probably will buy more Star Wars games. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I had fun with this. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Give it a thumbs up for me. This is a Rachel Gamer 06. Thank you for watching, guys. And have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye.